Hello and welcome. In our world of abundance, it's easy to become overwhelmed by possessions, commitments, and distractions. Minimalism, like a gentle breeze, invites us to let go of what doesn't spark joy and embrace a life of intention and purpose. Imagine a home filled only with items that spark joy, a schedule with ample space for what truly matters, and a mind free from unnecessary clutter. This is the transformative power of minimalism. Throughout this journey, we'll explore 15 inspiring quotes, each offering unique wisdom on simplifying our lives and discovering the profound joy of less. Let these words guide us as we embark on this adventure together. Prepare to be inspired to declutter not just your homes, but also your hearts and minds. Let's begin. Joshua Becker's words ring so true, don't they? We often hold on to things from the past, things that no longer serve us, yet we allow them to occupy precious space in our homes and hearts. Just as we carefully choose each item to keep in our KonMari practice, asking, does this spark joy? We must also assess the elements of our lives, commitments, relationships, even thoughts, with the same discerning eye. Holding on to what no longer serves us prevents us from welcoming the new. It's like trying to add fresh flowers to a vase already overflowing with wilted blooms. To craft the life we want, we must first create space for it. This process of letting go can be exhilarating. It's an act of self-love, a commitment to creating a life that truly reflects our values and aspirations. Remember, each item released is a step towards the life you envision. This quote beautifully encapsulates the heart of minimalism, wouldn't you agree? It's not about deprivation or living an austere life. It's a conscious choice to shift our focus from material possessions to what truly brings us joy and fulfillment. Imagine a spacious room filled with natural light. Now picture that same room cluttered with unnecessary furniture and belongings. Which space feels more inviting, more conducive to peace and creativity? Minimalism, in essence, is about creating that spaciousness in our lives. By decluttering our homes and schedules, we create room for experiences, relationships, and personal growth. We make time for long walks, meaningful conversations, and pursuing our passions. When we let go of the need for more things, we open ourselves up to a world of possibilities, to experiences and connections that truly nourish our souls. It is in this space of intentionality that we discover true abundance. This quote from Leonardo da Vinci speaks to the heart of minimalism. True sophistication doesn't lie in accumulating more, but in refining what we already have. Just as a single brushstroke can convey the essence of a subject, a few carefully chosen possessions can bring immense joy and clarity to our lives. Imagine a well-organized room, bathed in natural light, where each object has its designated place. This sense of order and intentionality creates a feeling of calm and serenity. It allows us to appreciate the beauty of simplicity and to find joy in the essentials. This doesn't mean we must live with bare walls and empty shelves. Instead, it encourages us to surround ourselves with items that spark joy, items that reflect our values and passions. When we let go of excess, we create space for what truly matters. Remember, minimalism is not about deprivation, it's about intentionality. It's about making conscious choices about what we allow into our lives and focusing on what brings us true happiness. These wise words from Mother Teresa highlight a profound truth about our relationship with material possessions. When we accumulate more things, we inevitably spend more time and energy managing them. We become occupied with cleaning, organizing, and maintaining our belongings, often at the expense of our time and energy. Imagine the burden of constantly tidying, organizing, and worrying about your possessions. This mental and emotional weight can prevent us from pursuing our passions, connecting with loved ones, and experiencing true freedom. Minimalism, on the other hand, offers a path to liberation. By owning less, we free ourselves from the shackles of our possessions. We reclaim our time, energy, and mental space, allowing us to pursue what truly matters. This newfound freedom allows us to travel lighter, embrace new experiences, and live more intentionally. It is in this space of simplicity that we discover a profound sense of liberation and joy. Joshua Becker beautifully encapsulates the essence of minimalism in this quote. It's not about living with the bare minimum, but about making intentional choices that align with our values. It's about identifying what truly matters to us and creating space for it to flourish. Ask yourself, what are the things that spark joy in my life? What are my passions, my values? These are the things we want to promote, to give space to breathe and grow. Once we've identified our core values, we can begin to declutter our lives with purpose. We can let go of the items, commitments, and distractions that no longer serve us. This process of letting go can be incredibly liberating, allowing us to focus on what truly brings us joy. Remember, minimalism is a journey, not a destination. It's about constantly evaluating our belongings and choices, ensuring they align with our values and contribute to our overall well-being. This quote by William Morris embodies minimalist living. Be mindful of the objects in our homes and lives. Each item should serve a purpose or spark joy. Think about daily items, a perfect teapot, a warm blanket. Useful and beautiful items enhance our lives. Surrounding ourselves with these creates a calm space, functionality and beauty in simplicity. Curate spaces with intention for a life that sparks joy. Hans Hofmann's words resonate deeply with the minimalist philosophy. When we simplify, when we clear away the excess and the unnecessary, we create space for what truly matters to emerge. Just as a painter uses negative space to highlight the subject of a painting, we too can use minimalism to bring focus and clarity to our lives. Imagine a garden filled with weeds. The beauty of the flowers is hidden, their growth stifled. But when we weed the garden, when we remove what is unnecessary, the flowers can thrive. They have space to breathe, to grow, to show their true beauty. Our lives are like this garden. When we are bogged down by clutter, commitments, and possessions that do not serve us, we cannot fully appreciate the beauty and joy that life has to offer. Our energy is scattered, our attention divided. By simplifying, by eliminating the unnecessary, we create space for our passions, our relationships, our true selves to blossom. We allow the necessary to speak, to be seen and heard. This is the power of simplicity, the power of minimalism. This iconic phrase, "less is more," perfectly encapsulates the essence of minimalism. It's a gentle reminder that true fulfillment doesn't lie in accumulating more things, but in appreciating the beauty of simplicity. It invites us to find joy in experiences, relationships, and personal growth rather than material possessions. Imagine a beautifully crafted porcelain teacup. Its elegance lies in its simplicity, its delicate curves, and the smooth feel of the porcelain against your lips. There is no need for elaborate decorations or embellishments. The beauty is in its purity, in its less. Minimalism, like this teacup, encourages us to appreciate the elegance of less. It invites us to let go of the need to constantly acquire, consume, and accumulate. It encourages us to find contentment in what we already have, to appreciate the beauty of simplicity, and to focus on what truly sparks joy. Remember, minimalism is not about deprivation. It's about making conscious choices about what we allow into our lives and focusing on what brings us true joy and fulfillment. It's about creating a life of intention, purpose, and meaning. Clutter can be more than just physical objects. It can also be intangible things that take up space in our lives. Commitments, toxic relationships, or negative thoughts. Identifying and eliminating this unseen clutter can be transformative. Focus on what truly matters and make space for joy and purpose. Imagine the lightness of being free from these burdens. Consider the unseen clutter in your life. What commitments, relationships, or thoughts no longer serve you? Let go and make room for what truly matters. This quote, though simple, holds a profound truth about minimalism. It encourages us to discern between what we truly need and what we merely want. True fulfillment comes from a life filled with purpose and intention. Think about the items you use every day, the ones that bring you genuine joy and value. Letting go of what is no longer essential can be incredibly liberating. It's about curating a life that reflects your values, bringing joy through experiences and relationships. Socrates, a wise philosopher from ancient times, reminds us that happiness isn't found in an endless pursuit of more. True happiness lies in appreciating what we already have. This resonates deeply with minimalism. Let go of the desire for more and appreciate simplicity. Find joy in everyday moments. Shift focus to experiences and relationships. Embrace the beauty of less and cultivate contentment in the present. Doesn't this quote by Will Rogers spark a joy for reflection? So often we find ourselves caught in a cycle of trying to impress others, seeking validation through material possessions. We accumulate things not because they bring us joy, but because we believe they project a certain image. Imagine the freedom that comes with letting go of this need for external validation. Minimalism encourages us to shift our focus inward, to define our own values and priorities. When we prioritize our own joy and well-being, we naturally gravitate towards purchases that truly align with our values, not the perceived expectations of others. This doesn't mean we must live an austere life devoid of any material possessions. Instead, it's about being mindful of our spending habits. Ask yourself, does this purchase spark joy? Does it align with my values? Or am I simply trying to impress someone else? By aligning our spending with our values, we create space for what truly matters: experiences, relationships, and personal growth. Remember, true joy comes from within, not from material possessions or the approval of others. Minimalism, much like the art of tidying, is a journey, not a destination. It's about making conscious choices about what we allow into our lives, just as an artist carefully selects each element of a composition. We become editors of our own lives, carefully curating our possessions, commitments, and even our thoughts. Think of your life as a beautiful garden. To allow the most beautiful flowers to bloom, we must regularly tend to the garden, removing weeds and pruning back overgrowth. Similarly, in our lives, we must regularly evaluate what serves us and what no longer sparks joy. This process of editing is ongoing. As we grow and evolve, so too do our needs and desires. What once sparked joy may no longer hold the same meaning, and that's okay. Minimalism encourages us to embrace change and to continually reevaluate what truly matters. Remember, minimalism is not about deprivation. It's about creating space for the things that bring us the most joy. Whether it be spending time with loved ones, pursuing our passions, or simply enjoying the peace of a clutter-free home. Doesn't this quote by Art Buchwald spark joy in your heart? Think about it. The warmth of a loving embrace, the joy of a shared laugh with a dear friend, the exhilaration of watching the sunrise paint the sky with vibrant hues. These experiences, these moments, these connections, they are the true treasures of life. Material possessions may provide temporary satisfaction, but it's the intangible, the heartfelt moments that truly enrich our lives. These are the moments we carry with us, the memories that shape us, the feelings that stay long after the material object has faded. Minimalism encourages us to shift our focus from acquiring things to embracing experiences. By decluttering our homes and our lives, we create space for what truly matters. We free ourselves from the burden of material possessions and open ourselves to a world of possibilities, a world rich with experiences that spark joy and create lasting memories. Imagine embarking on a journey, a grand adventure called life, weighed down by heavy baggage. The weight slows you down, makes it difficult to move freely, and prevents you from fully embracing the experiences that come your way. This is how clutter can feel in our lives. It weighs us down both physically and emotionally. Charles Dudley Warner reminds us that simplicity is about packing light, about carrying only what we need for our journey. This doesn't mean getting rid of everything, but rather, it's about being mindful of what we choose to carry with us. We want to hold on to the things that bring us joy, the things that serve a purpose in our lives, and the things that add value to our journey. By letting go of the excess, the unnecessary baggage, we create space for joy, for peace, and for the freedom to fully experience the beauty of life's journey. As we bring our exploration of these inspiring quotes on minimalism to a close, let's take a moment to reflect. Each quote offers a unique perspective on the power of simplicity, the joy of intentionality, and the freedom that comes from living with less. Remember, minimalism is not about deprivation, but rather, it's about making conscious choices about what we allow into our lives. It's about surrounding ourselves with the things and the experiences that spark joy and contribute to our overall well-being. I encourage you to embrace the principles of minimalism in a way that feels right for you. Start by decluttering your home, one category at a time, and feel the weight lift from your shoulders as you create a more peaceful and joyful space. Thank you for joining me on this journey of inspiration. If these quotes resonated with you, please share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content on creating a life you love. Until next time, may your journey be filled with joy, purpose, and of course, plenty of tidying up.